the show is my co-host, Jade Johnson.
Hello.
And before we get started, I just want to ask you guys to please hit the subscribe button because it really helps us here on the show. And other than that, besides the fact that it only takes 2 clicks to subscribe to us, and we really need the subscriptions, so please do that. And those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. So tonight we're talking about the top 10, not the top 10. We're not doing a top 10 tonight. I'm just kidding. We're talking about the grossest things that people do.
Yes!
So, what's the grossest thing that you've ever done? Or do current?
I itch my armpits whenever I want.
Maybe that would be gross.
If my armpits itch, I'll honestly just lift up my arm and just itch. I don't care where I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Just
boop. If they itch, I'll itch it. Yeah.
Well, you gotta itch the itch. Grossest thing I do? See, it's hard for me. I don't know. I'm sure I do things that are gross that other people find gross. But the grossest thing that I have done, I remember when I was a kid, I peed in my toy box. On purpose. I was just like, well, I gotta go. Might as well go. I emptied out my toys, though. I didn't want it to go in the toy box.
Actually, you want to hear something gross that I did? I sleepwalk really bad. And so I gather clothes in my sleep and I pee on them. And it happens honestly like once a week. Really? I swear.
Wow. My sister used to sleepwalk really bad, and like it's a disease. She used to have it really bad, and but she used to come out and try, and like she thought that she was in the bathroom, but really she was getting ready to just pee on the couch. We're like, no. She's like, why not? You can't do that here. It's like, oh, okay.
I wake up in the middle of it and then I get scared because I'm always facing a corner, so it's always black.
So, what's the grossest thing that you've ever seen someone do?
It always happens when I'm driving. Like, when I'm with my mom, we see people just pick their nose and stare at it. Or they make that nasty spitting noise, and then they spit really bad.
It's always, I had an uncle who did this, but I see it all the time when I'm driving. People pick their nose, and you always call them, like, I'll call them out, oh, nose picker, even though they can't hear me. But sometimes they'll eat it.
Ew!
And it's really gross.
Ew.
You know, just, huh.
Just examine it.
Let's put it back, but in a different hole. And then
Ew, that's so gross.
And what's something that you find gross that other people may not?
I don't like touching people's hair.
You don't like you don't like to touch people's hair?
No, I find hair to be really disgusting. No, like, I mean, you have nice hair and stuff,
thank you.
but like, if it's like, if I see like there's like dandruff, or that's actually a fear, my like dandruff or like something like oily hair, I'm just like, I'm not gonna braid your hair. I'm not gonna touch
Head
it.
and shoulders. We have a Skype caller. Hey, it's Taylor.
Hey,
It's
I'm
the
back.
other Taylor. How's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
Great. So tonight we're talking about the grossest things that people do. So I'll start off by asking you the question of the night. What's the grossest thing that you do? Or have done?
I like to say, well, I kind of feel like other people do this too. I say that there's 2 types of people in the world. Those that admit to picking their nose and liars.
That is very true.
So, I would say that's probably the grossest thing. It's just because everybody does it.
Everybody does it.
It's true. And if you like watch people while they're driving, people they go at it.
We were just talking about that. People driving and picking their nose.
Yes. But I think the grossest thing that I know people to do is like, I was one of those people that braved going into school bathrooms to actually go to the bathroom during the school day. Not a lot of people do that. And I
don't do that.
People rub their boogers on the wall of school bathrooms. Like, because nothing else looks like that. You know, what else is that? What else could that be? And I'd say that's, yeah. I never did that, but I know other people did. Do you guys do that?
No.
Wiper? No. But my school bathrooms, maybe it's just the guys' bathroom thing. I've seen poop smeared on the walls.
I've seen that.
I also, at my desk in math class, someone taped a piece of hair to the desk and wrote on the desk, guess where this came from? And So yeah, that's high school. Do any of your family members do gross things?
I'm one of 4 kids, and I feel like if you had to take a poll, they would all say that I'm the grossest one.
Oh, really?
Honestly. Yeah, because I burp.
Burping's not that
I don't care. I don't care about burping in front of people, and my mom is always like, would you do that if you were eating with the president? And I'm like, well, I'm not right now, so no. I would say that's the grossest thing is me burping, but I don't think that's gross. So
I don't think it's gross either. I think, in some places like Japan, I think it's Japan, I may be wrong, burping and slurping at the table is proper. So you can always whip out that fact.
Or I could just move there and then I'd fit in.
There you go. Well, thank you so much for talking with us, Taylor.
Yeah, good to see you guys again.
Good to see you too.
All right.
Oh, she's fun. So, what's something that you think boys do? Something gross that boys do that girls don't do?
There's a lot of stuff. That's a lot.
Yeah, a couple of things come to mind.
When they don't shower and they have that like stinky little bed smell.
Stinky bed smell?
Yeah, when you're like laying in a bed too long and your head smells and your skin smells and they try to hug you. Yeah,
well, you know what Gandhi went through? Because he was in bed for a long time.
Yeah.
Brian Wilson,
Or like if they don't brush their teeth.
I can't compare Brian Wilson to Gandhi, but they're both in bed for a very long time. We have a Skype caller.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Hey, what's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Antoine. I'm from Georgia, around the Atlanta area right now.
Antoine.
Just hanging out.
How's it going, Antoine?
It's outstanding. I was looking about what you guys been talking about, all this nastiness. And let me tell you, there's some nasty shit that people do. There is just some nasty stuff. I was actually, this is a true story. I swear to God, I cannot make this up. I was at McDonald's today. Okay? And I'm sitting there in the line, and there was a guy in the drive-thru. And I'm like, what's this guy doing in the drive-thru? And the guy was like kind of positioned himself by the wall, He was pissing in a water bottle. And then he like looks at me like, hey man, what are you looking at? I'm like, well, you want me to help you? I mean, what are you doing? You're in the... They got these people that are just doing all this crazy shit, like dressing up like lizards. I'm going for the pig look. You like my little snout thing I got going on with the tail?
I'm digging it.
I do like it, yeah.
This is new. I'm just trying it out, see what happens. My partner, Ramondo, he really liked it because it reminded him of his home country. But we're not going to talk about all that. But like I was saying, it was just beautiful. You guys just look great. I love your dress, darling. I love your little outfit you got there.
Thank you.
Oh, her. Okay.
You look great too, Taylor. Don't you ever change. I love you. I've seen you in all those shows and those boys magazines, but we won't talk about all that. But I love you so much. You're just so wonderful. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm on Skype. Holy Jesus.
So I have to ask you, what's the grossest thing that you've ever done?
The grossest thing that I've ever done? I hate to say this. When I was like 6, the guys, right, was like, hey, you want to see a rocket? And I was like, yeah. So they're like, well, give me your dog. Give me your dog. He started, to the dog. It's like, red rocket, red rocket, red rocket. And ever since then, I can't even watch it. I just think about that dog. This little Chihuahua guy, and he was just going to town, man. That little Chihuahua was tearing that hand up. I don't know. But that is the grossest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God. well, thank you so much for calling with us.
You got it. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Be good. I love you, darling. I love you. It's so good. Just don't ever change.
Okay, we'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, Red Rocket.
I like him.
Yeah.
He's adorable.
Here's something gross. My dog, when he was, twice the man that he used to be, before the surgery, he had the biggest Johnson on a dog that I've ever seen in my life. And he's not a big dog either. I mean, he used to have this stuffed animal called the Humpy Bear. when he would get up to walk away, it would almost touch the ground. It was so bad. It's really. I'm sorry. I just had to tell you. I'm sorry. I know it's really gross. So what's something that you think girls do that boys don't? That's really gross. The flip side of the question I asked.
Girls are the nastiest people in the freaking world. Okay, first off, girls' bathrooms at school. We need to be more sanitary. We are ladies. But they like to throw, like, wadded toilet paper up on the ceiling. They like to, like, leave their stuff from their lady time everywhere. Like, I refuse to, like, use a bathroom unless it's at my house. Just because of school restrooms. It's like the Chamber of Secrets from Harry Potter.
I've never even thought about that part. Guys' bathrooms just pee and poop everywhere.
Yeah, same with girls.
I always hate it when someone doesn't flush, and then you walk in and you're like, I didn't even need to see what you ate yesterday.
Ooh.
They need to go in. We have someone in the studio. Let's see who it is. It's Mary Bruff. How's it going?
Hello, everybody. I am good. How is everybody doing?
Very good.
Good. Hello, everybody out there in the world of whatever you do and wherever you are and whoever you are.
So, I have to ask you, what's the grossest thing that you do or have done?
Okay. Well, let me think. Okay, there's like one thing, but I don't know how gross it really is. So when I drop food on the floor, I most of the time always eat it. But if there's like, because I have cats and stuff, so if it's really gnarly, I'm not going to eat it. But most of the time I like, you know, I'm like, I'll eat it. Because it's like, you know, that. But then if it's on there for a while, you know, the 5-second rule is way long gone, and you just kind of like a Frito, you like drop a Frito and you're like, am I gonna eat? And I always eat it.
Well, Frito's not. I feel like you drop maybe some hamburger meat on the ground.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of gross. I don't think I would do that.
That's like you'll pick up some stuff like from that movie Osmosis Jones. Do you remember that movie? The virus that eats, that's attacking Bill Murray.
Yeah, I don't really do that much gross stuff. I don't think. I don't know what's considered really gross, so.
So, what's the grossest thing you've ever seen someone do?
Okay.
And you can't say picking your nose because we've already gotten that twice.
Well, but has to do with that, but this is the kicker. So I was with my friend, we were on a road trip, and she was learning how to drive. So she was driving, her mom was there in the passenger seat, and I was in the back, like, watching her driving, right? Her mom's, like, passed out, still watching her, eyeing her. She picks her nose.
And puts it in her mom's mouth.
No, looks at it and puts it in her ear. And I'm thinking it's because she, like, picks her nose a lot and eats it, so I'm thinking she was keeping it for later. This is not a lie, and if my friend saw this, she would know that I was talking about her. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, that's
That's horrible. Yeah. We have a Skype caller. Let's see who it is. Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. So what's the grossest thing that you've ever done? Or do currently?
Grossest thing I've ever done. So I was wearing these high heels, and high heels hurt after a while, and I was in New York City, and I took those bad boys off and started walking around New York City barefoot. And I'm still kind of ashamed of it, but my feet were killing me, so I had to.
Yeah,
and New York City is so dirty.
Yeah, that's really just
Oh, I hate myself, but...
And what's the grossest thing that you've ever seen someone do?
You know, I don't really like gross things. I try not to be gross unless it's a dire circumstance, a la New York City. But I really, really dislike when people spit. I hate when I'm walking, and especially men.
Me too. Oh my God, ew.
That's really gross.
Inappropriate, so uncouth, poor etiquette. I hate it.
Yeah, Jade does not like spitting either. She was just telling me that before the show. Do any of your family members do gross things?
Yeah, see, I am only family of boys, so I just live with guys, and the smells of the nastiest thing my brothers would do, and they thought it was so great, was they'd fart and then put my head down to their butt so I could fart. And I used to be so upset. Like, not good behavior.
Gold.
So yeah.
In our family, farting is we're no strangers to farting. We've had some of our family members fart and like cuff it in their hand and throw it, and it works too. It is terrible.
Oh, so bad. So bad.
You'll be walking down the hall and then you'll see like my sister go like, huh, and you're like, no, and then you get hit.
Your sister participated.
Exactly. My sister is the worst offender.
Oh. That's usually how it is.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for calling with us.
Great, bye. Enjoy the rest of the show. I'm excited.
Absolutely.
I love watching it.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
My sister's gonna hate me now. You're like, why did you say that? You do it too.
That's the thing, though, is like my brother farts really loud, but mine smell really bad. So it's like one of those things. Like I wish they would just be really loud and just there, but no, they just smell bad. But I kind of win at the end of the day, so I think that's good.
It's horrible when you're on a family trip and it's like, okay, who? And then someone locks the windows and you're like, oh. We have another Skype call. Let's see who it is. Hey, it's Patrick from Canada.
How's it going?
Great. How's it going with you?
Good. Thanks.
So tonight we're talking about the grossest things that people do.
Okay. I actually put together 4 of them.
4 of them. Okay, well, let's hear them.
All right. So number 1. Can you read that?
Yep. Public
mucus liberators.
Oh.
In other words, people who walk down the street and feel to clear their nasal passages like this.
Yeah, no, that is so annoying.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's so nasty.
They don't have time for tissues.
Nope. Ain't got time for that.
Subway flatulators.
Subway flatulators.
Ugh.
Not that I'm a subway taker, but I get it. We all have to release. It's the freedom,
Some
In a
people.
subway? Really? I mean, and there's no hesitation. There's that lift of the cheek and
You're in a traveling metal tube. You can't. It's stuck in there with many. Like if you're on a subway card alone, maybe.
yeah, maybe. But then you know what happens. It's like the elevator thing, right? You go and then of course somebody gets on the next floor and
Exactly.
this one's not bad, but I don't like it.
Restaurant nail clippers.
I hate that.
Yes.
I hate that so much.
Ew. That's
In a restaurant though. So you're sitting or whatever, McDonald's, it doesn't matter, and all of a sudden someone's going like click, click, and these little pieces, and somebody's nails are flying.
Lands in someone's apple salad.
Apple salad.
Or apple salad. Yeah.
Whatever strange health things they have at McDonald's.
whatever you
That's
eat.
right. That's right. All right. The last one is nasty. Yeah, it's really nasty. You sure you want it?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. First, let's do something similar to this. So you know the guys who kind of pick their nose and they just go bling.
Bling.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, obviously you've done it. So yeah. So.
Fecal flickers?
Fecal flickers.
Oh, fecal flickers.
And these are rare, but I have seen them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it's somebody who kind of just lounges with their hands down their pants. I might have an inch, yeah, but an inch in the back.
Or maybe
Yeah.
down there, just chilling.
Right, they come up, they might do a little smell. And then a flick.
Flick.
And that's it.
Ew.
Must be a Canadian thing, though.
It's gotta be a Canadian thing.
I've never
I'm
seen
shocked.
that.
Thank you so much for calling with us, Patrick.
No, my pleasure, guys. You take care.
You too. See you later.
Later. Bye.
Yuck. Yuck.
It just reminds me of this kid that he always would have his hands in his pants, and he never brought a pencil to class, and he'd always be like, hey, can I use your pencil? And you'd let him borrow it, not even thinking about it, and then he would just have his, and then it's like, ew, he's like, do you want it back? It's like, no, you just had your hand in your pants the whole time, and you use it. Gross. No.
I remember in elementary school, you would see there would always be the one kid who would pull his pants down before he walked into the bathroom. They're like, okay, you do that after, and first of all, you don't need to pull your pants all the way down, especially if you're using it. I think we have a walk-on guest. Let's see who it is. Hey, it's Miley. Welcome back.
Hi.
Hey, Miley.
Sup, Jade?
So I have to ask you, what's the grossest thing that you do?
Okay,
Or
so
have done.
recently, Saturday night,
Oh, this is recent.
very recent, oh no, I was with a group of friends and we were all driving and we didn't really have a place to go to the bathroom near us. So the side of the road, I kind of had to
You popped a squat, didn't you?
Yeah, and it happened before too because I go dirt bike riding. So when I was dirt bike riding, we went on this really long run. And, like, I had to pee really bad, like, especially in the sand, where you're, like, shaking while you're riding, you know? So I had to, like, pull down I was in pajamas, because it was a night run. I had to pull down my pajamas and, like, go behind a hill and, like, pee. But when on Saturday night, I had to, like, hold myself up with the car, like, where you step to get in the car? I had to hold myself on the step, put my feet on the grass, and, like, hold myself up to pee. It was honestly the hardest thing I have ever done.
Urinating acrobats.
That's me.
I like that.
Speaking, I wonder if an acrobat has ever like accidentally
Peed, like-
peed themselves while doing a trick.
Get a little, like, drink, like,
Yeah, well, in mid flip, like
oh
no.
god.
But I'm
The
also
audience,
really
like, feels
thirsty.
like, shh. You're so gross.
I've been told by my mother, women after they give birth, they go on a trampoline, not like right after, but like she said that, you know, they would be jumping on trampoline and they would pee because they just can't control it as well.
Oh, man.
So
That doesn't sound fun.
let's see who we have on Skype. Hey,
Hi,
tell us your name and where you're calling from.
my name is Jeanette and I'm calling from Downey.
From Downey. Oh, so you are really close.
Yes, sir, I am.
So I have to ask you, Jeanette, what's the grossest thing that you've ever done?
Me personally,
Yeah.
I accidentally squished a slug in my hand.
Ew.
Oh. Yum.
Accidentally?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was working out in the garden and I grabbed a pot and I didn't realize that it was sitting on the side of the pot. So when I picked it up, it went squish in my hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
That noise, though.
Yeah. Just I've crushed a few snails before. So what's the grossest thing that you've ever seen someone do?
Not bathe for like a week.
It's the boys who seem to do that the most, apparently. Or homeless women.
Homeless women?
That's the only other.
Just women?
Yeah, just
Well,
women.
homeless
Just
men
women.
too, but I mean,
Homeless taking a shower.
but women, the only reason I could see why, they wouldn't. So, what's something gross that maybe like your significant other could do to make you break up with them immediately? Like, what gross thing could they do to be like, oh, that's it, can't do it anymore?
I hate when they snort and then they spit their snot.
That seems to be a winner here tonight.
I hate that.
Yuck. And what's something that you think that boys do that's really gross that girls don't do?
Pick their nose.
Pick their nose. Really? We had a Skype caller. Do you not pick your nose at all?
She must be one of the liars.
No. So okay. Well then, you're one of the first because I've never heard of someone not picking their nose.
I pick my nose if I have a tissue on it.
Why don't you just pick
Like
it?
if,
I
no,
might just
like
pick
if
it
I
if I have
put
a
a tissue
tickle.
on my finger, then I'll pick my nose.
I like
You gotta
pick
go
it right
commando.
now.
with the-
Right now, just shut
I
up.
can't.
well, since you're so close, we'll have to have you on a show soon.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, you can come and sit with us and have a conversation like we're having now. About maybe not about nose picking, but something else. Thank you so much for calling with us.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Bye.
Honestly, everyone's picked their nose at least once.
At least one.
Honestly, at least 5
I
times.
pick it like every day.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I've like wanted a bloody nose. I've never had one, and I've like forcefully like picked my nose to get one.
Why would you want?
To
I
get a
think
bloody nose,
noses are
It
cool.
goes down your throat. You like taste the blood, and you're like, oh.
it dries up a little right there, and I'm just like, oh, what is that?
I was sitting on the couch. This was a long time ago, and my sister, young little like 7-year-old Ashley, just sitting there watching like Very Odd Parents, and she just like takes her pinky and shoves it at my nose and gets it going. For no reason. I didn't do anything. She just decided that was a good idea. Just My pinky's small and your nose hole is big, so...
Perfect.
Let's check the chat real quick.
Brazil 100%.
Hey guys, said RevXV2. Brazil 100%. Like you. Well, we like you too.
Aww.
Clovis M. Almedia. Thank you so much for commenting.
Brazil.
Shout out to Brazil. What's something, I'll ask you first, what's something that could do to make you instantly break up with them? Like, gross-wise.
Oh, I really don't know. I can tell you something gross my boyfriend does, though.
Okay.
He has, like, an armpit fetish.
Ah.
I'm not kidding.
Like for himself or
No. He'll randomly, like, I'll be sitting here and he'll just go, ah! And he'll just hold it. And I'm like, please get out of my arm. And he's like, no.
We have a Skype caller. Let's see.
Bobby Joe here.
How's it going, Bobby Joe?
Bobby Joe doing fine. How you guys doing?
We're doing great. So, Bobby Joe, I reluctantly have to ask you, what's the grossest thing that you've ever done?
Well, I'm a pretty clean guy, so that I've done it pretty bad. But that'd have to be my cousin Skippy. Yeah, we gave her that nickname because she used to put peanut butter on her private parts and let the dog lick it off.
Shut up.
We know a girl that does
Oh my god.
Yeah, but you know, that's what we call Skippy.
And do you have any other family members that do really gross things?
Does teabagging count?
What?
I'd say so.
Yeah, okay, then my aunt, she plays really bad.
Aunt.
Well, he used to be a guy, his name was like, then, you know,
Gold.
he had them cupped, and they weren't cupped, they came out.
Oh my god. And
That's gold.
and I hear that you're coming to LA soon. Is that right?
Yeah. My cousin got me on that farmersonly.com.
Oh really?
I've been talking to this one girl out here. Like, it's a real girl. She showed me her boobs and everything.
Well, we'll have to have you on the show live.
Oh, that would be pretty great. You know, I like to come out there.
Absolutely, but the only exception is we don't allow animals on set. So.
No, that's okay. They're going to be here at the farm.
Okay, good.
My little brother's going out. You know, he's got a prom next week, so he's got 4 choices to choose from. So.
All right, well, we'll see you soon, Bobby Joe.
Hey, no worries.
Thanks for calling with us.
All right, thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Adios.
Oh, he's funny.
That's the best thing
I love him.
I've heard in a long time. I'll tell you what.
Peanut butter.
Miley and I actually know a girl that does that.
What?
Yeah, and she also shoved a glass Coke bottle.
She openly talks about this?
Oh yeah.
She tells everyone like she's so proud of it. I can't
She says
comprehend.
it with like a straight face. She goes, "Guess what I just did."
Oh my
I'm just like, "Oh, please
goodness.
just don't tell me."
What kind of dog was it?
I think it was a Chihuahua.
I thought it was like a schnauzer.
That's really just going there. That just went. It went
Yeah.
there. I didn't want to go there.
Like she like tells everyone like she's like so proud of herself. Like, yep, I just had my dog downstairs.
Is that your boyfriend?
Whoa! So, my boyfriend just commented on the live chat. I do not have an armpit fetish. You are a liar.
Shut up, Terrence. Honestly,
You're a liar.
So many liars tonight. Just admit your weird things.
Yuck. And someone said, yuck, gross, but too funny. I think we have a Skype caller. I think I can hear that. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how are ya?
Good. So, I have to ask you, what's the grossest thing that you've ever done?
The grossest thing I've ever done. Well, I used to be a big drinker, and I used to get really just absolutely wasted all the time. And I was at this one party, and it was like a house party out at a farm, and these guys dared me to eat a bowl of dog food.
Did you eat the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole bowl. And it wasn't like the biscuits either. It was like, you know, like the wet dog food.
Ew.
We get grossed out when like the cat food just touches us.
Yeah,
Like, I can't even-
eating it. That's really gross.
And what's the grossest thing that you've ever seen someone do, Tyson?
Well, I work in a kitchen for a living, and this one day I was making like burger mince, like for the patties.
Yeah.
And I asked the head chef, I said, "Is this texture okay?" And I thought he was, he's just going to grab it and just touch it. He grabbed it and started eating it. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I hope he didn't
so that's
die.
one of the great.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah. Also, another funny one, actually, my mate, he doesn't like his stepdad, like, absolutely hates his stepdad. And he drinks a lot. And he drinks... Have you heard of Victoria Bitter, the beer?
Yes, I have.
Yes. Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. And he drank, like, most of his can, and then he went, like, to the toilet and came back. And my mate, he actually pissed in the can. And he just went back normal watching the football and drank the rest of his can while I was pissed in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's in the news, so it was pretty funny.
And what's the grossest thing that you think a girl can do for you to break up with her?
I've got to be careful with this one. Probably back in the day, because I've matured a lot now, so it'd have to take a lot to break up with somebody. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of girls farting in front of you and that sort of stuff. I know you got to do it, but yeah, now that wouldn't worry me because I'm mature.
It's just a fart. Everyone does it.
Everyone farts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, Tyson, thank you so much for calling in with us.
No worries, buddy. Anytime.
All right, see you later.
Yeah, catch ya.
Bye.
Every single time I talk to him, I feel like I have to say, I end up saying something in an accent. It's just natural.
His party stories are the best.
Yeah,
They're so great.
He always has a party story.
Those are always good.
He's funny.
I like that.
Dog food.
Yeah, no.
And what was I gonna say? I completely forgot. But yuck. Yeah, you and me both can't stand cat food. Whenever I feed my cat, I'm always it's almost like brain surgery. Like, you gotta carefully remove the lid.
Yeah.
You can't get any on your hand. You gotta scoop it all out.
Yeah, no, because if you open it too quick, it gets all over,
Like
and
the
it's
juice-
just even the smell. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna hurl. I can't do it.
It's disgusting. Your boyfriend keeps messaging us. Let's see. I don't.
Somebody's
just hilarious
feisty.
to me whenever you freak out when you get tickled.
No.
So it's a tickling.
No, that's such a lie because my mom even calls him out on it too. Like, why do you keep touching your armpits? Because he'll just be. Yeah, see?
Jade, remember what's her name? 573
Oh my
669.
God. Okay, my cousin Donna, she has this weird ear obsession, and it's really I'm just gonna grip your ear. If you're just gonna. She goes. 5679. She just shouts numbers. And she'll just touch your ears, and she gave my little cousin scabs in her ears just from her ear fetish.
Yuck.
That's really odd.
Your boyfriend sort of reminds me of what's her face? Was it from the movie Superstar? She's like,
Oh my god, I love that movie.
Such a good timing. That was great.
So good.
we all gotta see it. Ready? Go. Yeah.
That was my favorite movie when I was 5.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get ready for a game then. Now you guys are gonna be the victims of this next game. It's really a challenge. So we have some gross food items, and we're gonna blindfold you guys. Okay, but first we're gonna switch seats. So
Honestly,
Miley,
for the longest time, I thought that was a bra. Not even gonna lie.
it's
like a bra.
like a training bra for a baby.
And with a little thing there, an
Yeah.
extra something going on.
Well, it's like
Oh yeah, like a little
for spit.
Strapless
It's
bra.
All right.
The booger pouch.
So I'm gonna trade seats with Miley.
Okay.
And then you come over here, and you'll blindfold her. And I'm gonna blind.
Okay.
You want your
This
glasses
is
on? or
really
off?
good blindfold.
I know we ordered them special.
Oh, wait, here, just turn around.
I'm really freaked out right now, but not.
Put it on your eyes. Okay.
So we're gonna be doing the
You got
we're
it?
gonna be doing the gross food challenge. We have some really gross items, and they're gonna be sticking their hands into them, and they have to guess what it is, and it's super gross. All right, so both of them are blindfolded, and make sure that they can't see out of the bottom.
How many fingers am I holding up?
I can't see.
If it's cat food, I'm gonna be really mad.
Ah!
No promises. So I'm gonna come and sit next to you,
Okay.
and so place it in front of them, and I'm gonna take their hand.
Oh.
So nervous.
Is it wet? What is that? Is that rice?
Yeah, what is
That's spaghetti.
No.
No?
Can I like?
Is it worms?
Ew, is it like
She's
rice with
grabbing
hair in it?
No, not rice.
It's something with hair in it, I feel.
I swear it's spaghetti.
No, it's not spaghetti.
Is it ramen?
Yeah.
Yes, it's because I'm Asian.
Oh. Okay. Smell her hand. Well, ramen smells good. No, I don't know.
Okay. So that one was a success. Okay. Now this one is a lot grosser, and I'm really sorry.
Oh no.
Am I gonna cry?
You may cry during this one. I'm really sorry. Okay. All right, give me your hand. Ready?
1, 2.
Is this pudding?
No.
Is it?
Toothpaste?
If this is poop or something, I swear.
Beans?
You're getting it on me.
I can't even tell. I want to say pudding, but
I'm like, I'm
it's
gonna
not the
cry when I
consistency
find
of
out what
applesauce.
No, I'm not smelling my fingers.
what is this? Is it like? Oh God, I'm
Wait,
getting all in
did-
there.
What did you say?
Who?
Someone said it, I think.
Smell your fingers.
Toothpaste?
Nope.
Peanut butter?
Nope.
It's like
pudding.
it reminds me of
Is it Jello?
like
No.
Is it mousse?
some
No.
sort of I don't know.
Edible.
It's edible.
Well, anything is edible, really.
Well, that's true.
The smell sounds familiar. Smells familiar.
I can't smell anything. I don't know
can't
what this
quite-
is. And I'm like really getting into this right now. I'm like,
It's whipped cream cheese.
Oh, it's bagel stuff.
it's bagel stuff. I made a mess. I got really into it.
I'm gonna
Oh, it's under my nails.
get you guys some
I'm gonna cry.
your hand.
Thank you. Sorry, I got really involved.
And share your mic. So that's all the time that we have for tonight. But we're gonna be right back with the after show. So stay tuned for that, and we're gonna do some more challenges and talk about some more stuff. So see you in 1 minute. Hit the subscribe button.
Hit a button. Are we done?
There you go. You can take
Oh,
your
thank
microphones
you.
off now.